Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red this Monday morning. And it is going to be a glorious day, but it's a bit cold. Matthew chapter 17, verses 22. Jesus says these words to his disciples while they were in Galilee. They were gathered in Galilee, and Jesus just comes out with a statement. And he often used to do that, just in a kind of a quiet place. He would just throw something out there in order to get a discussion going and to get a reflection on the things that he said. And he was a real provocateur in order to get people thinking. And it's really important that we do think, because if we don't think, we just get carried away by emptiness. And so in verse 22, Jesus says these words: "The Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men." The Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men. And you imagine the disciples there just standing around, waiting, doing whatever they did. And Jesus just comes out with that declaration. The Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men. You might think to yourself, if you was a disciple then, what do you mean, Jesus? Why did you say that? What was the purpose of saying that? The Son of Man, when he's talking about himself, so he's saying, I'm Jesus, to the disciples, I am going to be delivered into the hands of men. And the word delivered there means betrayed. I'm going to be delivered into the hands of men. I'm going to be betrayed by men. Now he goes on into the next verse, but let's stay in this verse. I, Jesus said, the Son of Man, am going to be delivered into the hands of men, meaning that they're going to basically take me captive and they're going to do with me what they're going to do. And he done this because he wanted to reveal to them the journey that he was going on, and that if they were going to come on that same journey with him, they too would go on this journey, this experience of first seeing that the Son of Man was going to be delivered into the hands of men, but secondly, that they too also, as they went on this journey with him, would be delivered into the hands of men, meaning that they too would experience, as it were, what it means to be restricted or bound or even killed by men. And we know that after Jesus rose and the disciples began to preach the gospel, that they experienced incredible persecution in all kinds of ways. And each of the disciples came to an early end regarding their lives because they, in effect, were walking the same way that he walked. We need to know as Christians that when we follow Jesus away from unrighteousness into righteousness, we are going on a journey that A, not everybody wants us to take, and B, the reason why they don't want us to take it is because the journey that we make towards righteousness would bring about an offence to where they are and who they are. You see, our righteousness, our desire for righteousness will bring conviction upon people who don't want to change, who don't want to be righteous, who don't want to walk in the ways of God. And so they will make our journey of change very difficult. And we need to be mindful of that fact when we go on our journey with God. There are certain people that will try to trip us up, certainly in the early days. But we need to be those who, like Jesus, knows that we're going to go on a journey where we're going to be delivered by men. But because of the pursuit of right is so in us, we know it's a worthwhile journey to make. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.